the macro cycle ends up looking like multiple weeks with both involved. And I hope you gather that. So anyway, a sample program of what a 3 or a 4 would look like on that hybrid spectrum, and what we want to achieve with our hybrid strength training programs would be, let's break it down into the course of a week, like I described. For example, on Monday, we would do high intensity, heavy weights, we would do high volume, and we go high rest intervals. So that the example that I just described there with high intensity, high volume, high rest intervals would be like a strength building or a powerlifting workout. Something like heavy bench presses for 5 sets of 5, the higher volume, and a little bit of bodybuilding and things like that within that same workout. But it's a strength building workout. We want to still be strong. We don't want to lose all of our strength by using one type of training. The next day would be low intensity, so sort of moderate to low intensity. We're not going as heavy as we were when we were doing like triples or 5s with our bench press on the strength building day. But on day 2, we're going to go lower intensity, high volume again, and low, very short rest intervals, like 60 seconds or less. That is very similar to like a bodybuilding or a muscle building workout. The whole purpose with this type of workout is just hypertrophy, getting that swell, getting that pump on. Now, a lot of guys train only this way, and that's why they lack some of the strength that we want to elicit, especially if you're an athlete. You see guys that are big and bulky and puffed up, but not very strong because they forget to do like a day 1 type workout. And then finally, my favorite types of workout, and the ones that I feel are truly hybrid, but it's just my bias, would be strongman or functional type training. Now this training utilizes high intensity for the most part. 70 it would be the lowest, 80 probably, close to 90 or 100%, low volume, and low rest intervals. So an example of a workout like that would be like, for example, sometimes we'll take like the 300-pound stone when I'm doing stone loading with my strongman buddies here, and we'll just work on that alone. And we'll get 50 repetitions over the course of an hour. So our rest intervals are fairly low because we're just taking turns back and forth. The volume is fairly low because, 50 reps is, if you think about it, for an entire workout, it's not that much. But the intensity is so high, and we're using our entire bodies when we're doing a stone load or a tire flip or sandbag loading or farmer's carries or something using the entire body. And that's why I call it functional as well, that it just totally trains your nervous system for strength and your cardiovascular system for burning fat and conditioning. And just so you guys have something to follow, that's a day 1, day 2, day 3. Thursday, I would totally take a day off after training that hard for 3 days. One of the secrets of hybrid training is we train a lot, but when it's time to rest, we rest. For example, for the guys that train at my men's fitness class in the morning here, we go 5 days a week, very hard, similar to what I'm describing here, but then the weekends, we don't do anything. Don't do anything on the weekends. Friday and Saturday, you can repeat. You could probably repeat a number 1. Depending on your goals, you're going to want to do a little bit more of a type, number 1, a number 2, or number 3. So if your goal is strength, definitely add in a second number 1 workout. And if you're in strongman training, functional training, if you're an athlete, MMA, boxer, hockey, football, rugby, anything like that, then you're going to want to add, in my opinion, a number 3 type workout, which is our strongman functional type workout for the last 2 days, and then Sunday you can take off. I didn't write that, but Sunday would be a day off. If your goal is muscle size, like I have a lot of athletes here, namely the younger high school athletes, that I don't really care about functional strength that much right now. It's very important that we do functional stuff, but I'm really interested in muscle building for them. So we'll add an extra muscle building workout. High repetitions, here it is, high volume, low intensity, short rest intervals. We'll do like a lot of push-ups and a lot of chin-ups and things like that for that particular workout. So here's what I need from you. If you took a look at this and you found it interesting, let me know where you lie along this spectrum. Where do you typically get a greater response? Either are you a fire type, or are you a water type, or are you somewhere in between, like a 3 or a 4? Also, let me know what type of workouts you've designed for yourself. I'd like to see what you guys are doing anyway, so you can inform me, so I get some ideas of what's going on out there. And let me know if this was helpful or useful to you. Also, because I want to make sure that a lot of people are getting this information, and I haven't made one of these videos in probably about 4 weeks or 5 weeks. I don't want to make them too frequent. So what I'll do is I'll wait till we get about, let's say, 50 comments down below before I make another one here. And let me know what you think and how you feel about this type of training, what type of response you've gotten, what type of results you've gotten. All right, folks, I'm sweating my ass off here. I'll talk to you later.